Welcome Rockstars to more Minecraft Cobblemon. Today's super exciting because as we dive into it, we're going to be crafting all the EV training we need to super buff our Skeledirge with his power. And way more exciting, we catch our very first shiny Pokemon today. To see what it is, you kind of have to stick around to the end of the video. So let's dive right into it. Well, Rockstars, last time we got our Skeledirge evolution and increased our level cap quite a lot. What is it now? It's 44. So now that we have a decent level cap, I actually want to start working on a proper team, starting with Skeledirge, who needs some EV training. So we need to come out. Oh, I also need to change his nature, but we've got all of these mints, and luckily, thanks to our last couple episodes of traveling, we actually have each and every single type of mint seed, which means we should be able to make not only all the EV crafting items, but as well as just changing any Pokemon natures we want with specific combination of mints is now a possibility as well. So first off, I know we want a modest nature for our Skeledirge. That's an up special attack, lowered at physical attack nature. So let's see if we can find modest anywhere in this. There we go. Modest nature. It takes 3 cyans and a red mint leaf. That's pretty easy. Can't complain about that. We put that in here. Boom. That's our boy. All right. So currently, what is your current nature? You have a lowered attack, up defense. That is awful because you're a special attacker and you're really, really slow. So let's change that bad boy. There we go. Up special attack, lowered physical attack. That's going to make his stats so much better. We need to work on our EV training items, so the power anklet, band, belt, these types of things. And for our Skeledirge, we want HP, special attack, and I believe special defense, because he's a very slow Pokemon. So for special attack, we need diamonds, magenta concrete, great, and cyan mint leaf. Well, luckily we've got the diamonds, but we've got to work on concrete. I forgot that was a thing for all of these. So how do you get concrete again? I need to take magenta powder and add it to water. How do I get magenta powder? It's gravel, sand, and magenta dye. Okay, magenta dye is specifically from alum or lilac flowers. Ooh, actually, it might be medical elite too, which I think I have one of those, which would suck to get rid of, but oh yeah, I have a couple of them. There we go. So now we've got magenta dye. We need to see grass, or not gravel and sand. Apparently, I don't have gravel nor sand, so that's kind of annoying. Luckily, we live right next to a river, so both of these are going to be quite easy to obtain. Well, now we can take the gravel and sand and actually make our, ooh, is that not right? Is it this? There we go. That gives us our concrete powder. So what other colors of concrete powder do we need? We need red, orange, yellow, and light blue. Well, there's a dandelion for yellow. That's good. Do I have any rose red anywhere? I do. I have 2 rose red. So we can make the yellow, red, and orange ones next if we have enough. So there we go. Orange, yellow, and red are done. So now if we just need cyan, how do you make cyan? Cyan is blue dye with white dye or a blue orchid. I can use lapis for white dye or cornflower. That actually works perfectly because there's a piece of lapis. Bones for bone meal. The bone meal give me the white dye. Now we throw the white dye with the lapis lazuli. Is it this way? Does it, wait, what? Oh wait, no, the lapis lazuli actually needs to be turned into blue dye before I combine them. Now I can combine them for light blue dye. I believe we have everything we need to make the actual stuff now, except for the concrete. So we just need to finish up that. All right, we can throw the light blue dye in here. That's going to give us the blue concrete powder, and we can just repeat this process with the left. The rest of them. There we go. Orange, red, and yellow. That should be all of the actual dye concrete powders that we need. We've got a bucket of water here. Now, how well this is going to work? Did that work? That worked decently well. And now we have all of the concrete we need for each bracelet. So let's just go ahead, and there's our power lens. Next up, the power bracer. What about our power belt? Perfect. I'm waiting for us to run into an item that we don't have. Oh, I guess I didn't make green, so we can't make the green one. I need lime concrete powder. Lime is from lime dye. Lime dye is from green and white dye. But I don't have cactus. What does green do? Green is for HP experience, which is exactly what we need for our Skeledirge. So we can't exactly ignore it. I have to get the green power rate. Oh, I don't have to smell cactus. I can smell green apricorns for the green dye. Oh, that's so perfect, because I thought we were going to have to look for a desert. Now that we have green dye, we once again take bone meal for white dye, combine these two together, and that gives us the lime dye that we need. Now things are a bit boring right now, but we're about to be finished up with all of the boring stuff, and we can actually start Pokemon training and fighting our Skeledirge. Skeledirge. Okay, let's go ahead and make our concrete powder here. And with the lime green concrete powder, we can now craft the power rate. Grants 8 HP EVs while gaining battle experience. So now we have each of the EV training items. We are beautifully set. With this done, we should be good to go to start actually working on EV training this guy. Now, we've got to be careful because it's going to be hard to find Pokemon we want to train this guy against, because if you know anything about EV training, obviously fighting any Pokemon at all will technically give us the right EVs since we have the power anklet or band or whatever on it. But we will also get the improper EVs from that yield from that Pokemon, so we don't want that. We only want HP, special defense, and special attack for Skeledirge, which is going to make this a lot more difficult. Speed and special attack are really easy. I know a lot of Pokemon that give those EV yields, so I'm not too worried about finding them. I'm worried about HP. Plus, I want to get out of the home region so we can actually start seeing some other Pokemon. I keep exploring more and more each episode as much as we can. I mean, we still have plenty of places like the Inn to visit or the Nether for an entirely new set of Pokemon, but I want to work on building a team and actually catching the Pokemon here in the overworld first before we really set out on some of those adventures. Starly, come here, buddy, come here. You're low level, but I don't care about your level. I only care about your EV yield, and since you're a basic bird Pokemon from the beginning, like a Pidgey or whatever, you will also give me speed EV. So this is going to be gorgeous. So we one-shot him, Nasarune. And by the way, if you don't know why we want specifically HP, special attack, and special defense for our boy Skeledirge, it's really simple. He has a move called Torch Song. Torch Song is a special attacking fire type move with 80 base power. This move, however, is his signature move, meaning it does something special unlike any other fire type move. It also boosts his special attack. So even though it's 10 less power than our flamethrower attack, it boosts our special attack like a status move would, or like flame charge would with speed. And he's extremely slow naturally. He has no speed. He's a bulky Pokemon. The more he can hit with HP, the more HP he has, the better. And you want his special attack to obviously be stronger, so that's why you put it into special attack. But you want a little bit of special defense as well, so you can actually take some hits. Luckily, there's this plain biomes we were in, I think, literally last episode. It's really close to home, so we can come over here and just start raining our boy Talo, or yeah, Talo. You're perfect. There we go. Little Talo is down. So I believe we should have 8 HP and 2 or 4 special attack, I think, or speed. We have 3 speed, 4 special attack, which was already on there, and 24 HP. Now the max is 252 if you put everything into a single stat, so we've still got a long way to go. But at least out here we can also see if some new Pokemon spawn or whatnot, so we can capture those guys along the way. But right now we're just gonna focus on EV training our Skeledirge. I feel bad for leaving my starter Combustion behind, but another starter fire type, and I personally like Skeledirge over Blaziken. I'm nothing against Blaziken by any means. I just like Skeledirge's design more. That also because I'm tired of 2 feet standing Pokemon, especially fire types. You know, Incineroar, Blaziken. Either way though, I'm not getting as many basic Pokemon spawners as I thought. Like, I'm getting Patrat and Bunnelby, but they don't give speed EVs. Ooh, I believe Mareep does, however. We'll risk it. We can always check it after the battle, so let's go. Boom, flamethrower. Bye-bye, little Mareep. Get burnt alive. Actually, that gave me special attack EVs and not speed EVs. I mean, it's still something we need, so we can kill Mareeps. That works perfectly for it. But I wasn't expecting special attack. I guess it makes sense. Ampharos is a pretty big special attacking Pokemon. There we go. A Swellow. A fully evolved Swellow. Actually, it might be a bit of a difficult battle. 41 versus 36 for us. Let's see, however, how this goes. Torch Song, let's just see. I need the XP. Actually, no, I need the EV. I'm not gonna care too much about the experience, because right now we just need you to get stronger in a different way. Ooh, Skeledirge is 37. Do you have any other moves I want you to learn right now? You don't have Shadow Ball yet, do you? No, and I don't really have a better move to put over Incinerate. It's weaker than both Torch Song and Flamethrower. I guess we can put Bite on you even though you're a special attacker, just so you have some coverage. So I just realized how much of an idiot was. I was battling Pidgeys, and I was literally just talking about how they give speed, and I also mentioned that I don't want speed for Skeledirge. So I was saying everything I meant to say, but then I was doing the opposite, because we shouldn't be battling things like Rattatas, Pidgeys, Spearows for speed EVs. That's gonna suck. Luckily, we only got a couple Pokemon in, so that's not really a big deal. The only problem is, that means we need to trade against specifically Pokemon that give special defense, special attack, or HP EVs. And I know some of them, but I don't have nearly as many memorized. Especially for natural Pokemon spawns. Like if we were on, say, Pokefind, I know if I stick around a certain town, I get Speed EV. Or if this was our regular Pixelmon series that we currently have going on Pixelmon Realms, they have an EV training facility that we can go to. So I'm going to look up some basic Pokemon that we can EV train against, and then I guess we're just going to have to travel to that area that we're going to need to look for those Pokemon. Alright, well, there's not a lot of Pokemon that we can actually battle in this area. Ledybot and Ledian, however, do give special defense, which is something that we want a little bit of on our Skeledirge, and with our EV training items, we'll still get the HP or the special attack that we want. So there's still some Pokemon in this area that we can battle, but like some Pokemon don't give what you think. Like I personally think Miltank would give HP EVs, but it actually gives Pokemon's defense EVs, which also makes sense. I'd rather have it give HP. Yeah, so I kind of slowed myself down with the whole, oh, I battling the wrong EVs or whatnot, but everything. So not really that big of a deal, however, though. So we should be fine from here on out as long as we pay attention to what we battle. I can go ahead because I think I'm gonna want to keep Breloom at least for now. We can start EV training him. So the speed Pokemon around, we want physical attack, so we can just throw him on here. So that way we can also fight the Pokemon like Halo. So not good for our Skeledirge, but works out perfectly for Breloom. I don't know if we'll keep Breloom permanently on the team, but I like grass fighting. It's a good mixed weird typing, and I like Breloom in general. So he'll probably be on the team for a while until we get to the point where we can just pseudo legendaries and legendary Pokemon for the entire team. That's when things will switch up. Unless it's just a better grass fighting type that I can't think of right now. And it's becoming nighttime. Okay, while it's nighttime, I think I'm gonna run around and look for a better place to train our Skeledirge up. Plus, you know, I still want to capture some new Pokemon, and we've captured all the easy Pokemon around here. Alright, a jungle biome. This should work out a little bit more. There's the Caterpies and Butterfree type stuff can help, but there's Bounsweet. I think that's what this Pokemon is. I thought it was Applin at first. Yeah, it's Bounsweet. It's not. This is, Stinsons. I know the Pokemon. I know what Pokemon evolution it goes into. I just can't remember the name. It's the grass girl from Alola. It's her Pokemon, the green hair girl. And Bounsweet's actually all ready to evolve into Stanini. That evolutionary line. Yep, I thought so. That's good though. That means we just got 2 more Pokemon in the dex itself. Alright, we've done a bit of EV training. Let's take on a Pokemon trainer. As long as we don't use our main Pokemon, we should be fine. Let's go high horsepower, because sometimes we get rewards out of these guys, so that could be worth it for us. It just depends on whatever they decide to drop at that time. So let's go ahead and stomp on Kadabra. You're going down, buddy. Down. Kadabra's down. Who do you have next, bud? And that's all you have, but you did give us an item, a electric gym. Not perfectly amazing or anything, but I guess it's an okay one-off item. Let's go ahead and Caterpie, give me those special HP EVs that you yield so beautifully. Nice. Okay, so how far are we? EVs 171 for HP, 156 for special attack. So we're actually making pretty good progress on these guys. 252 is the max. I'm probably going to be done with special attack as soon as we get it back to a multiple of 4. Because if you don't know, it's every 4 EV stat points that give you a stat point gain. So unevenly divided, not indivisibles by 4, makes your stats not as good. And once we max out HP, we're going to be working on special defense. Overall, though, we're doing pretty solid. Let's see if we can catch this Trumbeak, however, though, because I am always happy to add new Pokemon to the dex, which is one of the reasons I look for somewhere like the jungle. We haven't been here a lot. So there's going to be plenty of Pokemon for us to capture. There we go. That's another one in the dex. Sadly, I don't really have a good way to keep track of how many or which Pokemon I've caught in the Pokedex itself. Butterfree, I don't think I have you in the dex. I do not. But more importantly, should we capture you or EV train against you? Because you do give me EVs I want. We'll just capture you for now. You're not a hard spawn, so I'm not worried about it. But I don't want to take the time to evolve you either. So I'll just go ahead and get you for the Pokedex. There we go. Oh, Tangela, another Pokemon to catch for the dex. We're kind of getting off track of our EV training here. But, I mean, I wanted to catch new Pokemon, so that's what we're doing. Come on, get in the Pokeball, buddy. Please. And I think, yeah, I love Quick Balls. They are just so handy. candy and so good. Oh, Keklia. What's that? Hold on. I just heard a sparkle. What was? Okay, no, wait. What's that noise? Hold on. Oh my god. Skeletons, die. Oh my god. Die. Go away. Go. I have more important things than you. What are you doing here? Why? You can literally hear him sparkle. It's a big slag off. This is a shiny. Oh, go away, spider. Go away. Why are you attacking me? I didn't bother you. Go away. It's a shiny slag off. There's no way. Quick ball. I don't have my PC on me, so I can't check his stats, but are we really? There's no way. This is a shiny. Oh my god! Our first shiny Pokemon. It's a slack off. What the fudge? All right, okay. Well, I need to check his stats, obviously. Okay, so we need to go home right now. I think we're done with Skeledirge anyways, or he's basically done with his EV training. Oh my god. Yeah, I gotta run home. This is nuts. I can't believe we just found a shiny. I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready for that. I was so chilled out. I was like, okay, we're done with Skeledirge. We'll cut back. We'll catch a couple Pokemon. End off the video for the day. I wasn't ready for a shiny Pokemon to spawn basically on top of us. We just heard his sparkles in the distance. Otherwise, we never would have seen him. All right, let's open up our PC here. I'm really scared to look at this. I don't want him to be bad in any way. He's also already ready to evolve. Let's see. I'm really scared to look at his stats. An up special attack, lower defense. It's not amazing. It's not really good for it, but we can change that. What about your IVs? I'm so scared to click on it. You actually have amazing IVs. Holy crap! 25, 31, 22, 16, and 28. Everything but special defense is 16 plus. And actually, everything but defense is 20 plus. Did we just find a usable shiny? Bro, we just found the most usable shiny I think I've ever fudging seen in my entire lifetime. And it's one of the coolest. Now, I'm not a fan of Truant and using Truant because it sucks having to wait every other turn, but I might have to make him my tank Pokemon and just put him on my team because he's shiny. So let's evolve him into shiny Vigoroth. Evolve, and here we go. We're going to be getting a shiny Vigoroth. Oh my god. Oh, we're gonna have shiny Slacking. What does shiny Slacking even look like? I like the pink better. It's not that it looks bad. It looks like a palette shiny marble white, I guess, with an orange tint. It's still so cool to have him. That's still so cool. We've got a good shiny Pokemon. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below, because there's no better place to end off the episode than that. If you guys did enjoy, you know what to do, and I'll see you all next time, Rockstars. Peace.